Dealing with a narcissist is incredibly painful. So today on Self-Love Sunday, we're going to talk about how to reinvent yourself. As a matter of fact, I've got 9 ways for you to reinvent yourself after narcissistic abuse, all right? So let's get started. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse and toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. Does that sound good to you? If so, hit that subscribe button and let's get going. We all know that breaking up is painful. We know that divorce hurts a lot. We know that narcissistic abuse ruins our lives, right? We know that. But the pain of all of this can serve a purpose. Believe it or not, there's a silver lining to this cloud. I promise. Stick with me. I'll tell you all about it. In fact, it can be the catalyst to reinventing yourself. Yeah. When you go through narcissistic abuse, when you break up or you divorce or you're just miserable in the middle of everything, you might find the time and the motivation you need to make this big personal change. You could start small or you could start big. It's totally up to you. So how do you go about making positive changes in your life? Start by considering these strategies I'm going to share with you today. First of all, number 1, find a weight that's healthy for you. I'm not saying you have to lose 100 pounds or whatever. I'm just saying start feeling your body again. Get in your body again. Find yourself a way to feel connected again. And let's be honest, breaking up or divorcing can be a huge motivator for this sort of change, right? I know when I went no contact with my narcissist several years ago, I actually lost 100 pounds. See? You don't have to show your ex what you're missing. You just have to do it for yourself. Do it because it feels good to you. Focusing on developing habits that are going to lead you to your body weight goal can really lead to your ultimate peace. At least a start toward it. Hire a personal trainer if you can, or just do what I did and do it at home by yourself. You know what I did? I did Insanity. I walked. I used my little Fitbit, and I'm still in the process of losing weight now. It's an ongoing process for some people, and I'm one of those people. But it is worth the trouble, my friend. Trust me. All you really need is eat less, move more, and be patient. Certainly changing your weight is challenging. I know this from my own personal experience. But if I can do it, so can you. Trust me. I'm lazy and I like to eat. How about that? But if it helps you, use your breakup or your divorce or your abuse as motivation to get yourself in a position to feel better about your body. Number 2. Take a class. Oh yeah. Go to the local college, take an online course, learn something new. You're going to get out of the house, you're going to meet people, and you're going to learn some new information if you take a class outside the house. Even if you don't get out of the house and you take a class online, it can really benefit you, my friend. I mean, what better way to spend your time than learning? I love to learn. I know, I'm a huge nerd. It's okay, you don't have to tell me. I have more things. So that brings me to number 3, learn a new skill. So if you're gonna reinvent yourself, go all out. Learn to do something new that is really going to enhance your life. Maybe a professional skill, maybe a social skill. Join Toastmasters, take an acting class. One of my clients took an improv class and she loved it. Just do something that you enjoy. Maybe you want to work on speed dating skills if you're down the road of recovery a little bit. Or think of whatever it is that makes you happy, something that can enhance your life, something maybe you always wanted to do when you're with a narcissist, but you couldn't because the narcissist wouldn't allow you to. Just pick something and get busy. Don't sit around and do nothing. You'll regret that. Number 4, update your wardrobe. Look, you don't have to go crazy. Like today, I went to some yard sales and I picked up this sweater that still had the tags on it. Really cute. Bright red. I like red. It's fun. Point being, go out and buy yourself something pretty or nice to wear if you're a man, because I know men aren't into the pretty things so much. Make sure that your clothes are saying what you want them to say about you, because the fact of the matter is, whether we like it or not, our clothes say a lot about us, don't they? Take your most fashion-conscious friends shopping, or do what I do. Go on Pinterest and type in, like if you're looking right now while I'm making this video, it's just about summer. Officially, it is not summer yet, technically, but it's almost summer. So go to Pinterest and type in Summer Fashion 2017 and just see what comes up. It's a really good way to gauge what's in style right now and what's working. And also, like me, some things are going to work for you and some things aren't. I can't wear anything that cuts me right here because I have a small waist, but I have hips and a butt. And so if I don't have something that kind of fits in the middle, it doesn't look very good on me. So know what works for your body is my point. Hey, see if your friend wants to choose a few outfits for you, or just keep your mind open. You can bet you'll make an impression on everyone you know. Maybe a new fresh one. How about that? Number 5, learn to be more assertive. Is it possible to be too assertive? Maybe, but you're probably not quite there yet, especially because you've been through this type of abuse and you may not even really know how to let people know what you want just yet. So work on it. Being assertive means that you're willing to share your opinions, your wants, and your needs. And quite honestly, this is attractive to other people too. And this will enhance your life. It'll make your life better. Number 6, perfect your listening skills. Nothing will help your social life more and nothing will help your relationships more than perfecting your ability to listen. Those people who have the worst listening skills, they have tremendous social difficulties. Would you agree? You know who we're talking about, right? They come off as rude, disinterested, kind of odd, kind of awkward. They make you feel crazy. Stop your brain from searching for the next witty thing to say and learn to pay attention. It's a very good thing. Number 7, meet some new people. A new life requires new people. What types of people do you admire? What types of people fascinate you? Get busy and make some connections. Make contact with people you'd like to add to your life. Think about the places you'd find them and use it to your advantage. Number 8, change your routine. Break out of your rut. Try some new toothpaste. The kind I use is linked below. Take a new route to work. Take a new restaurant or try a new restaurant for lunch. Get a new hairstyle. Change anything that you would normally do without thinking. New behaviors create a new life, my friend. So hey, what can you do differently today that you don't normally do? What's something you never do that maybe you always wanted to do? Number 9, remove the dead weight from your life. Y'all know what we're talking about. But seriously, drop commitments, clothing, items, and people from your life who no longer serve you. Anything that doesn't serve you anymore, it's out of there. Think about your greater purpose. Everyone gets off course after a few years, a few months. Now's the perfect time for you, my friend, to right the ship and clean house. Things that were right for you 5 years ago might have lost their usefulness by now. Would you agree? If it's not something you love, it's not something you need, get rid of it. My rule of thumb, if I haven't used it in a year and I don't love it, it's out. You're going to get through this by focusing on yourself. I tell you guys this every single day, and it's the truth. Do something for yourself today on Self-Love Sunday. Maybe you want to join a gym. Maybe you want to just go for a walk in your neighborhood, meet some new friends, learn something new. Reinvent yourself, because you can do that. You can reinvent yourself into a person who you respect and you enjoy. Create a life that excites you. Use it all to your advantage. Listen carefully. It actually could be the best thing that ever happened to you. I'm not even kidding. All right? Now it's time for the question of the day. And the question of the day today on Self-Love Sunday is, what are you going to do to reinvent yourself? Or have you reinvented yourself in the past, and how did you do it? What works for you? What do you want to change about yourself, or what is something big that you have changed about yourself? Let me know in the comments below and let's talk about it. This is a big thing. It's a big deal. All right? That's all I've got for you right now. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me. Happy Self-Love Sunday. I'll see you soon. It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body. Take care of your soul. Nurture the real you and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot. Take it now. And the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together. Are you stressed the F out? If so, this video is for you. Are you so stressed you don't even know which way is up anymore? If you're going through narcissistic abuse, chances are you are. And if you're in recovery, you might also still be feeling incredibly stressed out. That's why I'm starting a new 30-day stress relief challenge right here on this channel. Let's get started. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel, I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. Does that sound good to you? If so, hit that subscribe button and let's get going. All right, today I'm going to present to you a special 30-day challenge that we're starting right now today together. So join me, all right? It'll just take a minute. Here we go. Welcome to the 30-day stress reduction challenge for narcissistic abuse survivors. You know, narcissistic abuse causes horrible physical complications related to stress. So over the course of the coming month, you're going to see a lot about relaxing and reducing stress here on this channel. That's because it's a really important topic, and quite honestly, it's something I've given a lot of thought to lately. So, on top of trying to recover from our abuse, we live in such a busy world, don't we? We're always reachable, we're constantly bombarded with news updates, email alerts, advertisements, you know the drill. Social media, it puts us under a great deal of pressure to, sort of document the perfect life. And in between all of that, we're juggling our family, we're juggling our careers, and God, we're paying off our student loans, our mortgages, and everything else. It's no wonder that today we're more stressed than ever, and more stress related illnesses than ever are on the rise. So let's talk about a few facts about narcissistic abuse survivors and stress, shall we? The first thing I should tell you is that narcissistic abuse can cause adrenal fatigue, and that causes the adrenal glands, the ones that secrete adrenaline, to help us meet emergencies, sort of overproduce, and they sort of almost become tapped out. But please note that the symptoms of adrenal fatigue may actually be caused by hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's disease. So make sure you talk to your doctor just to be safe. Other complications of stress and narcissistic abuse can be CPTSD, as y'all know, OCD, anxiety, panic attacks, and more. Another horrible one is alopecia, where your hair falls out, but I've heard that sometimes that can be helped with vitamin B12. Insomnia. We all know about the lack of sleep with narcissists, don't we? Tension headaches, migraines, infections, increased infections even. And these things all can lead to death, as you know. Heart problems, blood pressure issues. It's a cardiovascular nightmare dealing with this stuff. And it gets worse. So what do? Well, we have to take control of our own destiny, okay? As survivors, we've got to learn to relax and take a more active approach to stress reduction before it kills us. This is true whether we're still in the toxic relationship or we're currently trying to recover from one, okay? So that's why I want to invite you to do that right now, along with me over the course of the next 30 days. Every day, I'll share a new tip or idea on this topic, so make sure you don't miss one. Subscribe for daily email alerts either here on YouTube or join my online challenge, and I'll put the link to that in the description below, or just visit queenbeing.com for more information. So today we're going to look at how making an effort to relax more can help us to reduce stress. So hey, let's talk about stress, baby. Feeling stressed is an ancient biochemical process, all right? It has served us well over the millennia for sure. It is kind of how our body puts itself on high alert, and it's designed to get us ready for physical activity like running away or fighting. Thanks to the abuse that we've experienced, we're sometimes stuck in this state for months or even years. It's very unhealthy. Of course, this has worked well for our bodies in the distant past, but these days, outside of some kind of a physical contest or a sport, it really doesn't do us a whole lot of good, does it? We've got to find other coping mechanisms and different ways to calm back down again. And that's where making an effort to relax more comes in, and that's why we're doing this challenge. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. Have you ever gone through a period in your life where you, drank too much coffee or some other caffeinated beverage? Well, at first, a cup of coffee in the morning is going to wake you up and keep you alert for maybe a couple of hours, right? Of course, as you start to drink more and more throughout the day, it takes larger quantities of coffee to get the same effect. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Our bodies, they build up a caffeine tolerance, right? Well, the same happens with stress. The more often we are stressed, the more adrenaline and other stimulating substances and hormones our body dumps into our system to get the same reaction. The problem is that being too stressed too often, as I explained just a moment ago, takes a toll on your body. It can literally kill you. We've got to get down to a safer level of stress. Listen, with the coffee addiction, we might choose to drink, a more calming herbal tea for a while and greatly cut back on the coffee, right? Or even just slowly work our way down to, 3 cups a day, right? After a while, though, our caffeine tolerance does go back to normal. Stress works the same way, my friend. We can down cycle the hormone release by making an effort to relax more and stress less. Not only will it benefit us significantly, it benefits our overall health, and we'll feel better without those extra stimulants coursing through our system 24/7. I really hope you join me and give reducing stress by relaxing more a try. over the next 30 days and beyond. So be sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification on this channel, or sign up for the challenge at queenbeing.com and get email that way. All right, well, that's all I've got for you right now. I'll see you later today for another video. Thanks so much for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. We got this. We can do this together. I'll see you soon. It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body, take care of your soul, nurture the real you, and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot, take it now, and the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together. Are you too stressed out? That's what we're talking about on our day 2 of our 30-day Too Blessed to Be Stressed challenge here at queenbeing.com. Let's get started. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. Does that sound good to you? If so, hit that subscribe button and let's get going. Welcome to day 2 of our Too Blessed to Be Stressed challenge. Today we're going to talk about what you need to know to find out if you're too stressed. Are you too stressed? Let's get going. Are you too stressed? This is day 2 of the 30-day Too Blessed to Be Stressed challenge for narcissistic abuse survivors with Angie Atkinson. The first thing I want to remind you is that stress isn't in and of itself a bad thing. I mean, it's a natural process, as you know, that was designed to protect us, or at least to prepare us for imminent danger. Stress helps us to run fast if we need to catch a train or run away from a threat. It's really the trigger to our flight or fight response. Stress motivates us to stop procrastinating and get our work done. It's what makes us sit down and study for that final exam or get our taxes done. It's also what helps us sometimes to propel forward when we need to become safe from our abusers. In small doses and for a short time, stress can be a good thing. It becomes a problem when we are under too much stress, and it becomes constant. Chronic stress is exactly what causes all those negative side effects that we talked about yesterday, and the health issues like high blood pressure and heart disease. But stress is tricky because it builds up slowly and it sneaks up on us. We get used to being overworked and overstimulated, and we don't even know how to live any other way. A lot of times we don't even realize just how stressed we actually are until something happens and our body forces us to slow down. Listen, don't let it come to that. Learn to see the early signs of being too stressed. Take control of it. Work on reducing stress, and most importantly, make time to rest and relax so that you can recover from the unavoidable stress and pressure that life throws at you. Watch for the first signs of stress. General anxiety and feeling unwell can lead to physical and mental symptoms. You might have a hard time sleeping, and it's so much harder to concentrate and focus than it used to be. You might find yourself eating more and snacking throughout the day just in an effort to keep your energy up. Thing is, sweet and salty foods become particularly appealing, and it's not uncommon to get into the habit of self-medicating with a glass of wine or other things in the evening to unwind. The thing is, you're feeling really overwhelmed, and it's all too easy to focus only on the negative when you're really stressed out. From there, my friend, it's just a short trip into depression and loneliness. Of course, that comes with its own set of physical symptoms like nausea, dizziness, diarrhea, and all the other good stuff. You know how your stomach hurts when you're stressed out? Yep, there you go. You're even more likely to come down with the cold or the flu, or your immune system can become compromised. The problem is that these symptoms of being stressed tend to stress us out even more. We push harder to make up for lost time. We get more stressed. We start feeling worse. Quite honestly, the only way to break the cycle is to address the problem, which, my friend, is the stress. Now, I'm not saying that it's not your narcissist. I'm saying for right now, we are focusing on stress. We do it by making a conscious effort to cut out our stress, to relax, and to give ourselves and our bodies and our minds the time they need to rest and recover. Here's your assignment for today. I like to call this a bliss mission. Take a personal inventory of your own stress symptoms. Do you recognize the symptoms we've discussed today in yourself? A few quick tips for you. Listen to music. Music is a highly effective way to alter your emotions. With the right choice of music, you can really make yourself feel happy, sad, energized, or even angry. So choose your music wisely and keep it handy. I like to pop my headphones on and listen to my Good Morning Beautiful playlist and take a walk. If you want to check that out, it's on Google Play Music. I'll try to remember to include a link in the description below. Make a list of solutions. You get stressed because you worry about the future. Instead of worrying, try making a list of ways to deal with what's really bothering you. Because the fact is, you're going to be less stressed if you concentrate on what you can do to resolve your challenges instead of just worrying about the challenges themselves. Remember this: stress is bad for your physical and your mental health, and you don't have to suffer with it. There are so many ways to combat the physical and mental effects that stress creates. Have a few tools that you can call upon when you experience stress. With time, you'll find that certain tools will work best for you and you'll have them in your corner. I suggest that you download the PDFs that I'm including with today's lesson below. All right? Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. All right, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks so much for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. If you haven't already, make sure you click down below and sign up for the 30-day Too Blessed to Be Stressed challenge. I'll see you later today for another video, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body, take care of your soul, nurture the real you, and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot, take it now, and the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together. If you're anything like me, you don't get enough sleep sometimes. And that's what we're talking about today at QueenBeing.com on day 3 of our Too Blessed to Be Stressed Stress Reduction Challenge. Let's get started. My name's Angie Atkinson, and on this channel, I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. Does that sound good to you? If so, hit that subscribe button and let's get going. It's time for day 3 of the Too Blessed to Be Stressed Stress Reduction Challenge. Welcome to day 3 of the Too Blessed to Be Stressed Challenge. This month, we are exploring the topic of reducing stress and relaxing more, and we're taking action. We start today with a look at how relaxing more can help you reduce stress. I don't have to tell you that too much stress is bad for your health and your overall well-being, right? It's time to take charge and do something about the constant stress we all feel like we're under these days. Throughout this month, I'm going to share with you what I've discovered in my own research on this topic. So we're going to start today with the importance of rest and relaxation. You already know that in today's fast-paced world, we're constantly on the go. We work long hours, and we even bring home extra work to catch up on at night and on the weekends. And that's on top of recovering from abuse. We also find ourselves working really hard. We're parenting, we're keeping up the house, the yard, maintaining our social lives, and we're busier than ever. Yet all we all feel like we're still limited to 24 hours each day. What are we supposed to do here? Something has to give, and unfortunately, more often than not, it turns out that we give up our own rest and relaxation time. Listen, sleep is essential for our survival. We cannot survive very long without sleep. So, listen, I don't know about you guys, but if you've had a newborn in the house, or you've been in any other situation where you didn't get a lot of sleep for days and weeks on end, you certainly know how bad the effects of sleep deprivation can be. And you know, when you've been with a narcissist, the same applies. They do the sleep abuse thing. Severe lack of sleep is going to be very noticeable very quickly. You can pull an all-nighter anytime, but if you do it more than once or several days in a row on little to no sleep, you're going to really start feeling like you're going insane. Cutting back on sleep is just a little trickier. That's why we've gotten away for so long with 6 to 7 hours of sleep and so little time for rest and relaxation outside of those sleeping hours. You know what? We're all burning the candle at both ends, and it really does not work to our advantage. So, listen, we need to make rest, relaxation, and adequate sleep a priority if we want to stay healthy and productive. I know. It feels like it's got to be this way. What are we supposed to do? We have all these things to do. We get more things done when we get up a little earlier, go to bed a little later. I know I have that problem sometimes. We might feel like we're catching up on work when we bring it home on the weekend to work on it, but we're really just wasting our time to relax. Yeah, it gives us more hours to work on stuff, certainly, but it often does not make us any more productive. The fact is, work will fill the space we give it. And I don't know about you, I love my work and I really have a hard time stopping sometimes. But by making rest and relaxation a priority and giving both our bodies and our minds time to recharge, we can get just as much done in a much shorter amount of time. And quite honestly, that's part of what I want to show you and prove to you during this month-long exploration on the topic of relaxing and reducing stress. Sometimes it feels like we've just forgotten how to rest and relax, right? Can you relate? We're already running wide open all day long, and while it certainly can feel exhilarating and productive, it really wears us down and it takes a toll on our health and our well-being overall. Plus, relaxing can be a lot of fun when you take the time to rediscover the joy of it, my friend. Being under too much stress for too long can really be dangerous for ourselves, our minds, our bodies, our soul. It can even kill us. So in my next video, we're going to take a closer look at what stress does to the body, when it can be a good thing, and how too much of a good thing does way more harm than good. I really hope you'll use today's post as inspiration to do something about the stress that you're under. And most importantly, use it as motivation to relax and de-stress more. Today's bliss mission, should you choose to accept it, turn off all of your screens 1 hour before you go to bed tonight. That's because uninterrupted computer use has been very heavily associated with stress, loss of sleep, and depression in women. In the same study, late night computer use was also associated with stress in both men and women. So make sure tonight and today that you take frequent breaks during your day of computer use. Do it all week and try to shut the computers down at least 1 hour before you go to bed. Just try it today. It's going to work. All right? Give it a shot and comment below and let me know what you feel about that. All right? And now it's time for the question of the day. And the question of the day is, do you get enough sleep? Let's talk about it. Let me know in the comments below whether you get enough sleep, and if not, what do you think you can do about it? All right, that's all I've got for you today. Have a wonderful day, and thanks so much for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll see you soon. It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body, take care of your soul, nurture the real you, and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot, take it now, and the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together. Are you a big napper? I don't know about you, but I've never been someone who could sleep during the day. But as it turns out, taking naps is really good for you. So that's what we're talking about today at queenbeing.com on day 4 of our 30-day stress reduction challenge. I'm calling it the Too Blessed to Be Stressed challenge. So let's get started. My name's Angie Atkinson, and on this channel I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. Does that sound good to you? If so, hit that subscribe button and let's get going. As we go through this challenge this month, I will be sharing little stress busters with you throughout the month. These will be real quick stress reduction tips. They're things you can use right now and things that will help you relax more and stress less. So let's get right into it, shall we? So are you a big napper? Because I'm not. I'm learning about this thing. My husband is a huge napper. He naps all the time, and I don't even know what to think about that. But this day, day 4, is all about the nap. This is your first quick stress buster. If you're not a big napper, stay tuned till the end when I'll share my secret special nap hack. That's right. Stress buster number 1. Let's get it. Welcome to day 4 of the Too Blessed to Be Stressed challenge. This is quick stress buster number 1. I have a question for you. When's the last time you took a nap? No, seriously. If you're not much of a napper, you really don't want to miss today's stress busting tip, and you really should give it a try. There's so much more to grabbing a few hours of shut-eye in the middle of the day than you think, even a few minutes. Quick stress buster. Take a nap. This will help you reduce stress and increase your inner peace. So, throughout this month, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite quick stress busters. These are quick and easy strategies and ideas that you can put to work right away to help you relax more and stress less. While not all of them will become your go-to favorites, I would like to encourage you to just give them each a try as I share them, all right? So keep the ones that work well for you and use them whenever you feel particularly stressed and worn out. It's going to do you a lot of good, and it's going to help you to have some coping mechanisms in place when life throws you a curveball. We all know sleep is important, right? In yesterday's post, we talked a little bit about the importance of rest and sleep in particular. Truth is, we need sleep to recover from our busy days. During times when we don't get enough of it, or we're sick, or we're just plain worn down, one of the best things we can do is to stay healthy and productive by taking a nap. Yeah, you heard me. I'm telling you to go take a damn nap. Trust me, naps aren't just for toddlers. They work just as well on a cranky, overworked, and stressed out adult. You may tell yourself that you're too old for naps, you don't need one, or you can't sleep during the day, like me. But the truth is that none of that is true. There are so many cultures around the world where it's common to nap during the day, and research shows that it can be extremely beneficial and actually help you to get more done. It's so powerful that some companies now encourage employees to nap at work. At the very least, it's worth a try. I know Google does it, or they used to. You don't have to get sleep to actually benefit from napping. How about that? You could just lay down, get comfortable, and close your eyes and doze for a few minutes. This type of rest, instead of actual sleep, will really help. Even if you do go to sleep, you don't have to stay asleep for very long in order to benefit from a nap. Sleeping as little as 2 to 5 minutes is truly enough to refresh your brain. Can you believe it? I was shocked to learn that. So here we are at the end of our special tip. And now it's time for my special nap hack. If you, like me, are worried about waking up groggy, try what I like to call a coffee nap. Yeah, that's right, I said it. A coffee nap. The idea here is to drink a cup of coffee right before you lay down for a short nap. Because it takes the body a while to process that caffeine in the old cup of joe you just drank, you're going to be able to take a short nap and still wake up alert and ready to tackle the rest of your busy day. How about that? This, of course, brings me to the question of the day. And the question of the day is, are you a big napper? And if not, do you think it's something you could do? Let me know your thoughts and your experiences in the comments below. Oh, one more thing. Do you have any good tips for those of us who aren't that great at napping? Let's talk about it. All right, that's all I've got for you today. Have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll see you soon. It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body. Take care of your soul. Nurture the real you and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot, take it now, and the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together. When was the last time you decided to just breathe? Have you been just breathing lately? That's what we're talking about today, queenbeing.com. Why we need to breathe. Yeah, let's get started. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. Does that sound good to you? If so, hit that subscribe button and let's get going. This is day 5 of our Too Blessed to Be Stressed challenge. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, click the link below and get into the 30-day challenge over at Life Makeover Academy. All right, let's get started. Welcome to day 5 of the Too Blessed to Be Stressed challenge. Today's entry is a quick stress buster. It's called Take a Breath. Stress is hard on your body and soul. Yesterday we talked quite a bit about the effects of stress and how to spot that you're starting to get stressed out. Now whenever you notice this, it's time for a quick stress buster. So today I have another quick tip to share with you for something you can do anytime or anywhere to relieve tension and stress. It's really as simple as taking a deep breath. That's right, just breathe. The simple act of taking a few deliberate and slow breaths can do you a world of good. It's relaxing, supplies the body with plenty of fresh oxygen, and relieves any tension you have built up. But it doesn't stop there. There are so many different ways to utilize the simple act of taking a few breaths to help you relax and release stress. starting with getting fresh air. Seriously, just take a walk. One of my favorite things to do when I feel stressed out, and it gets to be a little too much, is to head out for a quick walk. Getting out in the fresh air, moving around a little, and simply breathing is a very effective way to release tension, relax, and rejuvenate. You might be worried that it's a waste of time, especially when you're on a tight deadline, but trust me and give it a try. You're going to find yourself coming back from a short walk with a lot more energy and a much clearer mind. You're going to easily make up the time you spent outside and feel better. Count to 10, then breathe. Stress and anger cause physical problems, not to mention emotional problems. One of the problems with stress is that it has the ability to cause our temper to flare up. It is hard to be kind and patient when you're under so much pressure. Letting that anger out, we all know it, it's hardly ever a productive coping strategy. So instead, walk away and make yourself count to 10 slowly. And take slow, deliberate breaths along the way. Really, give it a try. It might not seem like much, but it certainly gives you the break that you need to keep your emotions from boiling over and your anger from flaring up. While it might not do a whole lot to treat chronic stress in the long run, it is certainly a quick break for your mind and an effective strategy to calm down quickly. Try a breathing meditation. It's so easy. Breathing rules for real. For better long-term results, give breathing meditation a try. It's been shown to be a very effective treatment for stress that comes with all sorts of good health benefits. Breathing meditations are relatively easy to do and you can try them anywhere. The basic idea here is to take a few minutes to sit quietly with your eyes closed, focusing your mind only on your breath. Feel the air flowing in and out of your nose and avoid thinking about anything else. It's very effective once you get the hang of it, I promise you. It does take practice, but I encourage you to try it starting today. Before we go, here's today's bliss mission. Breathe your way to sleep. If you can't sleep at night, breathing can help. Seriously, check out the 4-7-8 method. We know that sleep can be a premium luxury during and after narcissistic abuse. Whether it's our own heads keeping us awake or it's the narcissist, we can't seem to sleep well. If falling asleep is your problem, try the 4-7-8 method. I'm going to show you a video in which I demonstrate the method, and I'm going to tell you that since I did this video, I've been using this method to fall asleep, and it works for me in 2 minutes flat every night. Okay, so as far as I know, this technique comes from a writer for Birdie. Her name is Alina Gonzalez, and she says that she uses this breathing method to go to sleep in under a minute. So, and this apparently works even when she's got anxiety and all this other stuff. It's called the 4-7-8 method. You breathe in this pattern until you fall asleep. And it is that you breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. You hold your breath entirely for 7 seconds. And then you exhale through your mouth for the remaining 8 seconds. And you keep doing this until you fall asleep. And supposedly you will fall asleep within a minute if you do this. It's the 4-7-8 method. You breathe in for 4 seconds through your nose, and then you hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then you breathe out through your mouth for 8 seconds. Okay, so let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I'm really tired. And if I did that 2 or 3 more times, I'd probably pass out. I think it would work. The reason this supposedly works is because while we are stressing out, we're breathing really fast, or we're breathing in different ways that then are conducive to sleep. It also kind of helps your brain. You know, if you lie awake and you're anxiously, oh, I'm so stressed out, I need sleep, we start stressing ourselves out to the point that we start going, oh my God, I'm not going to sleep, I'm going to be so tired tomorrow, la 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 la. Our heartbeats then increase. We take shallow breaths. Keeps us wide awake because our body becomes sort of in fight or flight mode. It's under breathing, it's called, and we don't get enough oxygen. Basically, we panic, we take faster breaths, so on and so forth. We can actually hyperventilate in this situation. So by breathing in for the 4 seconds slowly, you sort of pause and you let the breaths kind of come in, right? Then, as we hold the breath for 7 seconds, we allow the oxygen to really fill our bodies and take effect. And of course, when you exhale, you slowly release the carbon dioxide in your body. At that point, your heart rate slows down, the panic goes away, and boom, you're in control of your breath. How about that? So it's literally like a sleep medication in a way. It feels as good as that because instead of desperately trying to get to sleep, you kind of soothe yourself into it really quickly with this technique. That's all for today. Now it's time for the question of the day. And the question of the day is, when's the last time you breathed very deeply? And have you ever tried the 4-7-8 method? How'd you feel about it? Let me know in the comments below and let's discuss it, all right? I'll see you soon. Thanks so much for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me. See you soon. It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body, take care of your soul, nurture the real you, and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot, take it now, and the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together.